Now, note that the goblin's blood runs red, nearly identical to a man's. The volume of the blood can cause...
Hey? You want me to call it for you?
No, sir. Sorry, sir. It won't happen again. Please, sir.
I suspected as much. Let us continue then. And if any of the rest of... Listen closely, newcomer. You must follow the goddess's way or risk becoming lost yourself.
He's right. One-handed axe. Paralyzing mercy giver of infection. What the hell? Diseased, crippled, and stunned. Damn, that's awesome. By that. Send that to Roderick.
Now, note that the goblin's blood runs red, nearly identical to a man's. The volume of the blood can cause quite a mess, as you can imagine. So we're careful to perform the sacrifice within our specialized chambers only. These chambers are designed not only to collect wayward fluids, but also to muffle any unsavory noises produced by defiant lost ones.
Dex.
Goddess's way, young initiates, is not always easy. At times it may seem the goddess asks too much. At times it will seem that the sacrifices she demands are unfair, inhumane.
How to spot
But
faking
we of
illnesses. The book
Immaculate
gives a lot of
Faith
insights on how
must
patients
believe in
can
her
fake their
wisdom.
illness.
We must
Consider it
trust
a
that
must-read,
she does not
especially
name
for
lost
military
ones
doctors.
arbitrarily. No.
Magical treatises.
We must
Tragedies.
remember
Sorry.
that a lost one's
Spells you should never
energy
cast
is
on
not
yourself,
its own, but
but
belongs
based
to
for
the
animal
more
testing.
enlightened beings around it. In this way, the sacrifice of the lost one sanctifies and enhances the community. The lost one redeems itself in the greater good.
Still haven't figured out how to get this guy out. Tried to give him a teleport scroll and it didn't work because teleport's not actually teleport. Yeah, teleportation, it throws them up into the air. This is not what I wanted. Oh, you don't think I have your number? Okay. I was gonna text you something stupid, and then I thought about that, and I was all like, wait. What if he's changed numbers? Feels like Canada, right? Well, what do I do now? Now we can continue investigating Leandra's doings and collect the Starstone. We're looking for the heart of the Immaculate Faith, so our goal should be to find their most sacred place of worship. I wonder if it's the blood falls.
Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, chopping him, popping him, dropping him. Hey, old friends, don't be shy. Sing along. Ooh! Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, stopping him, dropping him.
Yeah, where'd you learn that?
Hi behind, of course. Don't know how you managed to avoid conscription. Most every Thaddeus, Rich, Gwen I know is there still. Allergic to the cold, are ya? Ho ho.
Where is it?
That's a question for a more learned mind than mine. It ain't on any map you'll find. And the road there, well, there ain't any road.
So what's happening there?
A little of these, a little of that, a few dead imps, a raw prisoner or four, not to mention the conduit herself presiding from on high. The frost may have taken my pinky toe, but I'd cut the other off myself if I get to relive it all.
How can I, get to this apparently thrilling place?
Painted a rosy enough picture for you, have I? Dying to pull up your ski socks and dive right in? Well, I can tell you this much. Our regiment got through by way of the White Witch's own cabin, if you can believe that. The Rift Runner ought to be there still, and a rift's the only way in.
Hearing him, killing him, sticking him, bleeding him, smashing him, bashing him, chopping him, popping him, dropping him. Hey, old friend, don't be shy. Sing along. Yeehaw! Oh, hearing him, killing him, sticking.
Alright, so they want me to go to High
What
Ground.
would it be?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose 12 imps would get a few blows.
You bet it's over here. Let's go to castle entrance. Oh. This is not a threat. They're level 12.
That force field looks impassable.
Nothing stops a sorcerer. We'll find it.
the brawler!
There you both are. Marvelous. Your efforts have borne even more fruit. A new piece of the tapestry has been mended. The weaver's been hard at work with the thread Starstone has borne her, and a whole portion of history has been rewoven. Rejoice, my friends, rejoice! For now we witness a tale from the eons torn from time, but now, thanks to you, restored.
After the war was won, the Void Dragon remained a great threat to all existence. And so, upon the anvil of creation, the God Box was crafted. The Void was locked within, but still the question remained: who would guard the box? The two generals offered themselves. They would give up life and glory to stand sentinel. Transformed into immortal beings, they would be the Void's eternal guardians. They placed the box and the guardians in the first garden, home of Astarte and of the world's most beautiful power, Source. For time immemorial, the Guardians stood by the God Box, no longer human in body or in mind, but duty personified.
So that is who we were. Demigod Guardians of the God Box.
Yeah. Demigods, immortals, I like what I'm hearing.
Demigods, immortals. I like what I'm hearing.
As do I. We were beings of supreme importance once. Who's to say we cannot be again?
Noise.
I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in wait until with a word you command them to action. Which one of them, pray, has your preference?
I think I want fire, because I think fire gives her the strength books and him the I think his scoundrel stuff is fire as well.
I salute you, my master, and that is your fire.
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed.
Thy will be.
Good gods! What an infernal heat!
Feels like we've landed inside the heart of the sun.
My Fellow General, I understand your frustrations through the one that plagues me, though the one that plagues me is of a different nature. All this attention, curse it, all these expectations, to hell with them. To be a ruler is, it is like being the queen of a beehive. Nobility, ambassadors, citizens, clergy, they scurry about me in endless numbers, buzzing and buzzing, pleading and begging, hanging onto my every word, mindless. I spend my life in halls and chambers, the light of the day almost a memory. I long for the hills, for the fields, for the quiet and solitude of the wilds. Couldn't I simply leave it all behind?
You say they have your loyalty still, despite their utter failure. Foolish creature. Chain your fate to theirs, and you are chaining it to certain downfall.
That remains to be seen. I do believe they will remember. I do believe I will serve them again, despite your tricks.
Always am I the trickster, always am I the malefactor. Yet all I do is speak the truth. They failed before, and they will fail again. The void, I can see it approaching in their eyes.
What radiance burns from your being? Enough to scorch even the likes of me, I find. And that is no small feat. Most impressive, yes, most impressive indeed.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
What? I am a soldier of fire. And does this landscape not befit me? I have lived here for eons, since the first great peace, when the world as your kind know it was first secured. We were invited here by a great leader, I believe. Yes, a leader. I'm sure it was. The details, they crumble like ash when I try to grasp them in truth. But the radiance of that time has never left me. Victory, blazing victory, adorned our heads like a crown of glorious flames. I'm sure one as radiant as yourself must understand exactly what I mean.
What do you know about fire magic?
What do I know? Ha! Fire magic is me, and I am it. A far better question is, what would you like to know?
So he has fire, and then earth skills. I don't know that this is actually where I wanted to be. Let's go back. Let's go do air.
I salute you, my master, and that is you.
Yes, it...
Yes, indeed.
Thy will be done.
Aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
One of these has stuff for two people.
And you are chaining it to
but you startled me. I guess my head was up in the clouds. Oh, me? Sorry. I was just thinking about what it would be like if humans ate with their noses instead of their mouths.
Random.
Anyway, what were you asking? Oh, yes. I saw how breezy and blowy you'd made this place. I thought it'd be the perfect place to clear my head. But not to worry. Yes. Snort that spaghetti. Oh, pardon. Yes. So, you'd like to learn to cuss with the best of them, would you? Have a look. By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home.
Okay.
It's about time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Your
on fire.
quarters are off to explore.
I salute you, my master, and that is you.
Yes,
Yes, indeed.
Thy will.
You know what you'll find through the portal?
Good gods! What an infernal heat!
feels like we've landed inside the heart of the sun.
You say you will serve them. You say they have your loyalty still, despite their utter failure. Foolish creature. Chain your fate to theirs, and you are chaining it to certain downfall. That remains to be seen. I do believe they will remember. I do believe I will serve them again, despite your tricks. Always am I the trickster, always am I the malefactor. Yet all I do is speak the truth. They failed before, and they will fail again. The void, I can see it approaching in their eyes. Why? We were in but the radiance of that. What do I know? Ha! Fire magic is me, and I am it. A far better question is what would you take care, my...
She has level 5. She has no master skills.
You've returned, my brilliant friend. What is it that you wish to know?
Shackles of Pain. Mark a target that will receive all of the damage that you receive. Barbed Wire. Reflect melee damage inflicted upon you at the cost of your chance to hit. Reduce your chance to... Wait, no. Enemies attacking you with melee weapons will take half the damage they deal to you as piercing damage. Your chance to hit is reduced by 25%. You may start to bleed as you activate this. I have Crippling Blow. I have Flurry. That's my spin to win. No, that's Whirlwind. What is Flurry? Damage dealt depends on your main weapon's damage rating. I guess we'll get Flurry as well. Taunt? Whirlwind. What is Taunt? Taunt all enemies within 8 meters. Provoke and tease them so that they want to attack you. Taunt is handy. Do Shackles of Pain and then Taunt. That anymore. I think I'm going to switch wands.
Take care, my...
Scarlet. A little bit of Scarlet. A little bit of Scarlet. I will switch to the other wand. This one. Rain Lightning. Okay. Party animal? Weird.
Tell me, my friend, have you heard any recent prophecies regarding the... what was it again? Oh yes, the so-called damned one.
Not lately, Master Imp. Indeed, I very much fear that until the void is caged once more, there will be no future to prophesy.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
I'd like to update you on my progress. I've seen Leandra at work in Hyberheim. She's using the Star Stones to turn them into Bloodstones.
Of all the wicked things, the one substance that can stand in the way of the void, and she's turning it into vessels of blight. You'll have to redouble your efforts, my friend. You'll have to find more Starstones before she does, and forestall her insidious distortions.
Let's discuss the rooms I have discovered here in the shelter planet.
Most certainly.
Found a room filled with fire and brimstone.
That must be the Hall of Flames, mustn't it? You control the elements, Source Hunter, and fire is the most inherently destructive of them all. You can learn much there that will make even the void sweat. It shall be my pleasure.
We learned that the generals renounce their humanity to become immortal wardens of the God Box, but if their souls are fused with ours, something must have gone wrong.
How very right you are. These thoughts have been bubbling in my mind like so much drink in a still, but I believe they've finally transformed into something quite potable. From what I can gather, the following stands to reason. The generals were put in charge of the God Box, but they must have faltered. The void must have escaped, or how could it loom upon us once more? Faltering could explain why their souls were loosed, and why those souls now reside so contentedly within you. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
If I'm supposed to search for a Starstone, it would be handy to know where to look.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist. Just like yourselves, Starstones are curiously absent from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
How might I serve our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell.
There's a demonic creature roaming the halls.
He is the instigator. He is the beginning of all ends. The birth father of death and void. Be wary of him. I know not what is fear, and yet, afore him, I tremble.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome.
Hey, what's up, Devoid? You also tremble? Well, I mean, We got Lucid to thank for that. He doesn't really have a whole lot of information.
What's the word, Source Hunter?
Let's discuss the Soul Forge between... No, I don't need to talk about that. I know about that. The Immaculate Temple?
Dreadful news. My sister, the so-called conduit, seems to have sunk to deception and terror to swell her numbers. If I know Leandra, she's hidden her most valuable secrets deep within their ranks. Keep exploring, Source Hunter. Your efforts will bear fruit.
Nobody's really pointing me where I need to go. Well? He asked that it would be delivered to his wife, Marissa. Where the frick is Marissa? In the inn, maybe?
Waiting for a particular plan of mine.
No.
Get the answer to all my questions.
His wife is in Silver Glen.
Tell me, sweetie, you have someone, or are you always this hot?
I think it's Marissa. Oh. Like the tavern wench.
Oh, you startled me. Let me compose myself. Hello, stranger. How can I help you?
About your husband, I have his will.
Will? But that means he's... Oh, no. Oh, not my cutie, broody buttercup.
On this side of the bridge, you're right.
Better that than
reeking of
that's
fresh
done.
blood.
Found a strange book claiming that in the land of Fairy, We can find an ancient scroll indicating the location of the last rare sheep, whatever that is. Ebenezer used to talk to a cat aboard the ship he was on. Hi, Seal. North Gate. Didn't this cat say he was on a ship?
Where's young Esmeralda these days? She has the softest lap to lay in.
You used to be called Oscar, didn't you?
Oscar, you say? I haven't been called Oscar in ages. Boy, does that bring back memories. It's the name the ship's cook gave me when I was but a kitten. I remember him rewarding me with bacon every time I caught another rat. And I remember listening to a fellow called Ebenezer, who used to tell me the wildest stories.
What can you tell me about Ebenezer?
A strange bird, that one. Used to indulge in every pleasure of life like there was no tomorrow. Guess there was no tomorrow for him, come to think of it. He would talk everyone's ears off about the delights of fine dining, his fascination with new fashions, about the elation of lovemaking, and so on and so forth. To me, though, never suspecting his revelations would be stored in my mind, he'd whisper of the shadow sides of his indulgent character. Fine dining, yes, on human flesh even. New fashions, sure, even if they meant the annihilation of a species for its hides. Lovemaking, indeed. But sometimes the girls were very young and suffered delicate tortures. Some died in his special chambers, but would still be used. A strange bird, as I'm sure you'll agree. If he were a bit smaller, I might have caught him like I would a sparrow and rid the world of his hidden evils.
Interesting. Ebenezer's savage past. The old church? Like twice their level now.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece.
Go on then, Eb. Speak your piece. That's it, kiddo. Explore as much as you can while you've got that youthful vim and vigor about you. Life is a wonderful thing.
Who's your little buddy?
The ship that sunk and turned us all into phantoms? She was home to a sweet old tomcat, Oscar by name, who'd curl up cozy as can be on my pillow. But I reckon cats don't stay on as ghosts after they pass, because the little furball is nowhere to be seen. That, or the lucky bastard managed to survive the wreck.
I know,
he was a
right?
scrappy old fellow after all.
I heard about your sick past. What do you have to say for yourself?
Isn't there?
Go on then, Ed. There's something to it, isn't there?
Go on then, Eb.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Speak your piece.
How could you? Those are lies. It was the ultimate pleasure. Oh, how could I hang back if there were even rarer, even more exquisite elations to pursue? How could I let any morsel of satisfaction go untasted in this brief mortal coil? Surely now you understand why I could never submit myself to the judgment awaiting me at the gates of the Hall of Echoes. No. I prefer to remain here for an eternity with a few of my senses, a few of my more delectable memories, than risk being cast into hell.
If he stays here, his memories will haunt him forever. At the Hall of Echoes, he may find a way to wake up from his terrible...
If he stays here, his past will haunt him forever. At the Hall of Echoes, he may find a way to make up for his terrible deeds.
Agreed. Ebenezer will not enjoy the judgment he faces, but crimes of such horrors demand penance.
Is that so? Is that what you really believe, Source Hunter? Well, forget divine judgment. I say we judge each other here and now. The better of us stays, the worse be damned.
Okay. Please. Well.
Die, vermin!
Death is its own delivery!
Okay. Oh. We know how to save William. Alright, let's... He's in Hyberheim Frozen Forest, I think? Yeah, he was over here.
stuck here, willing to weep at any wee thing. Oh, will I ever see why the scroll, wanderer, the scroll! With Boreas' scroll, it'll be hello Wally for old Willie.
Boreas' scroll. Have I not gotten that? What is Boreas' scroll? I killed Boreas. Oh, weird. Wow, I never would have figured this out. Holy crap. There's a huge, long set of stuff you have to do here. Crap.
Jageta, friend.
Oh, remember when $800 was like all my money?
Kaj'Dinor. A brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Theleron will have to pay yet another fine. Damn, he's 3-0.
It says, acquire forgotten language of fairies from the Orc Librarian Cyseal. Head back to the castle and speak to the Northeastern Sentry. 242, 252. Oh. Fucking in the wall?
You who seek the winter